guys, Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. I wanted to talk about something today about your garden hose spigot. The spigot that goes through the wall, usually coming from a basement. Sometimes if you don't have a basement, then it will come from the first floor, right? Or a crawl space that is lower than the first floor. But however it comes through the wall, it's poking through the wall. And now you get the spigot where you have the hose bib and you've gone and attached the garden hose to the spigot. That's wonderful when we go into the spring and the summer and leaving the fall. Now that we're into the winter, we're starting to get some pretty darn cold temperatures, and we're going to continue. We're going to get days after days of very low temperatures. Winter's going to freeze. First thing you want to be able to do is disconnect your garden hose. Very, very simple thing to do, but let's get out there and do it. Don't leave it there through the winter. Number one, it puts stress on the hose itself. It will break down the hose. You know, the water that's in there will expand, and you have the possibility of stretching the insides of that hose there and shortening the life of that hose. Now, if you don't mind going out every year and purchasing a new hose to be used, that's fine, no problem. If you'd like to be able to get a little bit more wear and tear out of it or the use out of it, then perhaps that would be a simple thing to do. The ideal situation is to not only undo it from the faucet, if you can unroll it and empty it, coil it back up and put it inside. Don't leave it outside. The other thing is the spigot itself now is exposed. There are certain spigots that the shutoff is actually, it's a very long stem where it goes way in through the wall inside of the house. You know, whether it's in a crawl space, in the basement, first floor, and there's where it actually shuts off. That's the seal. Those are very, very good, and they're designed to be in cold weather because all the water is contained inside the house. It's not out once you've turned it off, right? And the fact that you've undone the hose, any water that was in that length would have run down because it is at a very slight pitch where it runs this way for it to empty. That's the whole purpose of it, right? Gravity is a beautiful thing. It doesn't cost a cent, and it helps us in so many ways. You see that with roofs, right? Why do we have pitches, right? The water will run this way, and the gravity's going to pull it right down, and it just rolls right off. Wonderful thing. There is a system that is sold in many different hardware departments where it's a foam, sort of like a cup. I should have had one in front of me here. And the purpose of this is it connects to the stem of the spigot. It goes through the end of it, and then it covers. It's a cover over the faucet. And when you have that on there, then there's like a line, a rubber string, if you will, where you pull it taut, and it puts pressure, so it's pressing against the wall, either your siding, a brick, or whatever, concrete, whatever your wall is that the faucet is sticking through. It covers that. It puts pressure, stopping the air from flowing in and out, and it helps to hold whatever air that may be transferring from the inside of the pipe out, just to keep that a little bit warm. Is it super warm? No, but it will never freeze. If you don't have one of those nice faucets where it's all sealed from the inside, it will never allow it to freeze because it's containing and keeping the outside extreme elements away from your piping, from the copper piping. Great idea. I don't know who came up with it. Very, very inexpensive. A couple dollars is all it is. It's styrofoam. You probably don't get more than a year because that string that you pull tends to fail after a while. But, you know, to spend a couple dollars every year for the benefit of saving and helping to ensure you don't have a frozen pipe somewhere along the way when you come into the springtime, well worth it. So look into that, guys. It's a very nice, as I say, it's like a cup, and it just goes right against the wall, and it covers that faucet. They work very well. You don't have to be a contractor to attach it. Very simple. Just a little thing you can do for yourself to ensure that you don't have a frozen faucet later in the springtime. Guys, I hope that you like that. Would you give me one of these, please? Would you share this? Share this with others so that they can have the benefit of getting that put on as well. And guys, you contractors, if you're out there, doing things around the house, raking the leaves out of the gutters, cleaning gutters, or putting up a new gutter because it has fallen down or something, point that out to the homeowner. Install that for them. That there'll be a little extra service you get to provide of professionalism, looking out for the well-being, for the benefit of the homeowner like this. So you get on the bandwagon and introduce that to them as well. It's a joint effort here. It's going to help you because they're going to be grateful that you were able to point that out to them to help them. Thank you very much for listening. Please subscribe to my page, and God bless you.